has been long referred to as the people's judge. Because of the probate judge, they're intertwined into everyone's life in some fashion. What qualifications do you bring to the position, from education to experience, that is most important to the citizens of Calhoun County to consider you the most qualified for their next probate judge?
Thank you for that question. I've been practicing law for 15 years. I've been in the legal field for 26 years. Over the years, I've worked as a team player. I've worked as a team leader, both professionally and personally. Both professionally as representing clients, advocating, being their voice in the courtroom, and also personally as working as a team player in the community and bringing our communities together and bridging the gaps. I have always worked well with the community and have presented myself as a leader. I have a master's degree, I have a Juris Doctorate, and of course an associate's in bachelor's in business administration. So I have 2 business degrees, 2 criminal justice degrees, and I also had a Juris Doctorate. And I was born and raised here, and I've been here my entire life, and I've just always been here and available to the community when there's a need. But I've also represented a lot of people in the courtroom over the last 15 plus years.
Thank you. John?
My education, training, and experience span the gambit from accounting, finance, law enforcement, and mental health. I have a bachelor's of science degree in accounting and finance, a master's of science in counseling and education, specialist degree in counseling. I am a licensed professional counselor. I was CFO, Chief Financial Officer at Lee Brass here and at the McWayne Science Center for their first year of operation. I got my master's degree and went to work for Family Links, which was kind of under the auspices of the Sheriff's Office. I was a counselor there for at-risk kids teaching parent classes, and became a reserve deputy. The Sheriff Anderson, put me in charge of the jail, and then in 2007, Alice Martin, our current probate judge, appointed me the very first mental health officer for the county. Under that appointment, I had the authority to take people off the street who were in a mental health crisis and have them held in the hospital for 72 hours, and follow up with commitments, petitions for commitments. I've done hundreds of those. And then I retired in 2019 from the Sheriff's Office as Chief Deputy and went into private practice as a licensed counselor and adjunct teacher at JSU. So my experience runs that whole gambit. I have executive level experience both in the public and private sector. I've supervised civil service employees, managed companies with $50 million in budget and over 600 employees, and I'm familiar with all of that process management, all that. I hope to continue to be an advocate for the mentally ill here in the county, and will work toward improving the access to care and improved treatment. Thank you.
Jude?
So my education experience is a little bit different. I started out as a United States Marine. I was in the Marine Corps until I retired in 2013. While I was in the Marine Corps, I was able to complete my bachelor's in social science, my master's in human resources management and organizational development. After that, after I retired, I was able to do some different things, which is I was a finance director for the city of Anniston, and I also went back to school. I got my master's in forensic psychology, and I got my Juris Doctorate at law while I was working full time. The probate court is different. The probate court, you're not talking about someone that's just taking a judgeship. You're not talking about someone that just sits on a bench and makes court decisions. The probate court is split. You have the court side, but you also have the administrative side. The administrative side is just as important. So on the courtroom side, I am an attorney, and I'm also guardian ad litem. On the admin side, I'm also very familiar with government administration, records keeping, all the different things that are administrative, because my role in the Marine Corps was administrative. I think that managing people is also something that's important, because the probate office there's quite a few people that work there, and I also have pretty extensive management experience. So when you really put the education, the experience, and just demeanor with people all together, I do believe that I'd be the best fit for this role and would serve people of Calhoun County well.
Our second question, the probate judge is the chief election officer for the county, certifying all state